Hey, good morning, Journey Church. Pastor Randy here. It is Thursday. It's about 11:30, and this is an actual live, not pre-recorded Sunday preview. And this has been a weird week, and I have been agonizing over the state of our county in terms of coronavirus, and what do we do about that as a church? And so I've gotten input and conversations with the board and with other pastors and with a number of other people, and want to let you know what the plan is as of right now at 11:30 on Thursday, November 19th. And so our county, as you are probably aware, has gone into the purple tier for coronavirus, and under the state guidelines, houses of worship, places of worship are supposed to do outdoor worship only, outdoor services only. And that's just not feasible for us between the weather and our congregation. And as much as I want to abide by the county regulations, I also need to look at the health of our body and the people that we have here. And so here's our decision at this point. This Sunday, November 22nd, we are going to gather for in-person worship. The reasons for that are many, but they include the reality that we already have a small number of people gathering, that we can be safely distanced physically, and that you have been so good. Thank you. You have been so good about wearing masks and keeping those on during the service. And so, so far as we know, no one in our church that has been coming and joining us on Sunday mornings has coronavirus. And so we're going to continue with that, at least for this Sunday. We're going to play it by ear. We're going to decide really week by week whether we will continue. And so it could change. It could even change between now and Sunday. But that's the plan for right now. I'm still confirming with Dan and Becky whether they will be joining us live to continue leading us in worship. Because of Becky's work at a school, her school is still in session, but they obviously she's in contact with more people in the community, and so there is a possibility that she and Dan will decide they're not going to join us. And if that's the case, our music will be limited on Sunday and will be pre-recorded. But we want to have at least one more gathering. And if we decide either this week or in coming weeks not to gather, then we will continue to do our best to encourage you and to stay connected. And so at this time, it's really important for you to be continuing to connect with each other and to reach out to those people, whether they come to services or not, whether you see them on Sundays or not. And so reach out to those people and encourage them. And this is the future, I think, is going to be smaller gatherings and really looking toward gatherings with smaller gatherings of people in homes even. And so what we might call small groups, or some churches are calling them home churches, are going to become so much more important and much more normal in the coming months and maybe even years. Let me talk a little bit, and then I know I'm going a little bit longer with this preview, but let me talk a little bit about Advent and what's coming up. And Advent is that time of preparation for celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. And so we are working on some ways to help you prepare your hearts and your homes throughout the Advent season to celebrate Christmas. And so be looking for information about that. There may be something happening next weekend, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, whether it's a wreath making or Advent in a box or something like that, a place where you can be physically distanced but creative and help prepare yourself in your home for Advent and for Christmas. And what it looks like right now in terms of Christmas Eve, here's the reality. I expect, and this is me, but based on the things that I'm reading and seeing, I expect that our county is probably going to be in the purple tier. If not from now until January, then at least in and out through December. I expect that by Christmas Eve, the county will be in purple tier. And so we are planning that our Christmas Eve service will be outside. And we are going to plan to do some kind of a bonfire and Christmas carol evening, and where we can be distant but still warm. And so we're going to be looking to that and encouraging you to be a part of that. But we'll see. We'll see where things go as we get closer to Christmas. So this Sunday, we are going to be looking at 2 Corinthians chapters 8 and 9, really the wrap up of our the final message in our series, All In, about the marks of a disciple. 2 Corinthians 8 and 9 are all about generosity, but it's enthusiastic generosity. And generosity in the midst of extreme poverty. And so it's a fascinating study, and I want to encourage you to join us either in person or maybe more importantly online here on Facebook Sunday morning at 10:30 as we look at a life lived for others through generosity. Thanks for bearing with me in this, and we look forward to seeing you this weekend. God bless.